Ever found yourself struggling to overcome challenges at your workplace? It's something we've all faced at one point or another, that uphill battle that seems impossible to win. Juggling deadlines, dealing with difficult colleagues, or feeling like you're stuck in a rut, it can be overwhelming. But what if I told you that the key to navigating these obstacles lies within you? That's right, with the right dose of grit and determination, you can conquer anything. Well, you are not alone, and this video is for you. Grit, the unyielding courage in the face of hardship or danger, can be your most potent weapon. Now you might be wondering, what exactly is grit? In simple terms, it's a mix of passion and perseverance. It's the ability to stick with and pursue your long-term goals, no matter how challenging the path may seem. Grit is what keeps us moving forward when the odds are stacked against us, when every fiber of our being screams at us to give up, but we persist. Let's consider a real-life example. Picture a young entrepreneur, we'll call him John. John had a passion for technology and dreamt of starting his own tech company. But like many of us, he faced numerous roadblocks. He was rejected by investors, faced criticism, and even lost his team at one point. But did he let these setbacks deter him? Absolutely not. He held on to his dream with unwavering determination. He worked tirelessly, day in and day out, fueled by his passion and a firm belief in his vision. What set John apart wasn't his intelligence or his skill set, it was his grit. Each setback, each failure only served to strengthen his resolve. He saw each challenge not as a roadblock, but as a stepping stone towards his goal. He embraced the struggle, knowing that it was an integral part of his journey to success, and his grit paid off. Today, John is the CEO of a successful tech company, a testament to his determination and perseverance. This story isn't unique. History is filled with individuals who, through sheer grit, managed to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. From scientists to artists, from leaders to entrepreneurs, grit has been a common denominator in their journey to success. So when you find yourself facing a challenge, remember John's story. Remember that it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. Remember that it's not about avoiding failure, but embracing it as part of your journey. Grit isn't something you are born with, but it's something you can develop. So how does one develop grit? Well, let's delve into that. Grit isn't something you're born with, it's a trait you cultivate, like a muscle. And just like any muscle, it strengthens with use. Firstly, you have to step out of your comfort zone. Sounds daunting, doesn't it? But remember, growth never happens in a place of familiarity. It is important to push yourself, to take on tasks and challenges that scare you. The more you stretch yourself, the more resilient you become. Embrace discomfort, for it is the breeding ground of grit. Secondly, practice resilience. Life is a roller coaster with its ups and downs. It's not about avoiding the downs, but about learning to weather them. When you stumble, pick yourself up. When you fail, try again. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. It's about turning adversity into advantage, failure into fuel. This brings us to our third point, maintaining a positive mindset. It's easy to be positive when everything is going smoothly, but true grit is about keeping that positivity even in the face of adversity. It's about seeing the silver lining in every cloud. Remember the words of Winston Churchill? A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, an optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Be that optimist. Now, these are not overnight changes. Developing grit takes time, effort, and patience. It's a lifelong journey, not a destination, but the rewards are worth it. Grit is the secret sauce that turns dreams into reality. It's the difference between those who give up and those who keep going. So start today. Step out of your comfort zone, practice resilience, and maintain a positive mindset. And remember, it's not about how fast you run or how high you climb, but about how you bounce back when life knocks you down. Remember, it's not about how hard you hit, but how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Hand in hand with grit goes determination. Determination is the relentless pursuit of your goals, the unwavering commitment to see a task through to its end. In the context of the workplace, determination plays a pivotal role in overcoming challenges and navigating the often turbulent waters of professional life. Think about it for a moment. How often have you seen colleagues or team members buckle under pressure? When deadlines loom large and expectations skyrocket, it's all too easy to succumb to the stress. But is that the end of the story? Absolutely not. Consider the tale of a young professional named Alex. Fresh out of university, Alex landed a job in a high-pressure corporate environment. The workload was intense, the deadlines were tight, and the expectations were sky-high. It would have been easy for Alex to crumble under the pressure, to admit defeat and walk away, but he didn't. Why? Because Alex had something beyond grit. He had determination. He knew that the journey to success was not going to be a cakewalk. There would be obstacles, there would be setbacks. Yet he was determined to not just survive, but thrive. He harnessed his determination to fuel his progress, to push through the barriers and overcome the challenges that stood in his way. His determination was his secret weapon, his ace in the hole. So what can we learn from Alex's story? That determination is more than just a concept. It's a mindset, a way of life. It's the ability to keep going when the odds are stacked against you, to keep pushing when the finish line seems a million miles away. Determination is not about ignoring the difficulties, but about facing them head-on. It's about finding the strength within yourself to keep moving forward, no matter how tough the journey might be. It's about believing in your capabilities, about having faith in your own resilience. Determination is the fuel that keeps you going, especially when the going gets tough. But how can you foster determination? This is a question that may be lingering in your mind. The answer lies in 3 key strategies: setting clear goals, building self-confidence, and cultivating a strong willpower. These aren't just buzzwords, they're the pillars of determination. So let's dive right in. Setting clear goals is the first step. When you know exactly what you want to achieve, your path becomes clearer. It's like having a destination in mind before setting out on a journey. Your goals act as your compass, guiding you through the ups and downs, the twists and turns. The key here is to make your goals smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This way, your goals become more than just far-off dreams. They become tangible targets. Next, we have building self-confidence. This is about believing in your ability to succeed. It's about looking in the mirror and seeing someone who's capable, someone who's got what it takes. Remember, every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. So, don't shy away from challenges. Embrace them. Use them as stepping stones to build that self-confidence. And when you stumble, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going, because every setback is a setup for a comeback. And finally, we come to cultivating a strong willpower. This is the fuel that drives your determination. It's the inner strength that keeps you going when the going gets tough. It's what pushes you to keep striving even when the odds are stacked against you. To cultivate a strong willpower, you need to practice self-discipline. You need to train your mind to focus, to stay resilient, and to persevere. So there you have it. 3 strategies to foster determination. Remember, determination is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And with these strategies, you can start flexing that muscle. Determination is not just about wanting to succeed, it's about refusing to fail. So, refuse to fail. Foster your determination and watch as you rise above the challenges and reach new heights. Challenges are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. In the workplace, we often encounter challenges. Some are small, others are monumental. They test our grit, our determination, and our resolve. But here's the thing, challenges are not meant to be avoided, they're meant to be embraced. When we gaze upon a challenge, it's easy to see it as a roadblock, a hurdle that's standing in our way. But what if we shifted our perspective? What if instead of seeing a roadblock, we saw a stepping stone, a ladder, an opportunity to ascend to greater heights? Every challenge we face in the workplace is a learning opportunity. It's a chance to grow, to develop, to better ourselves. Each challenge presents us with a unique set of circumstances that require us to think differently, to act differently, and to be differently. That's the beauty of challenges. They push us out of our comfort zones. They compel us to think outside the box, to come up with innovative solutions, to adapt and to evolve. They force us to tap into our inner reserves of grit and determination, to bring out the very best in us. But embracing challenges requires a positive mindset. It requires us to see the silver lining, to see the potential for growth and development. It requires us to adopt an attitude of perseverance, an attitude of resilience, an attitude of unwavering determination. So the next time you're faced with a challenge in the workplace, don't shy away from it. Don't view it as a roadblock. Instead, embrace it. See it as a stepping stone, a chance to learn, to grow, to evolve. Remember, challenges are not there to break us, they're there to make us. They're there to mold us into stronger, more resilient individuals. They're there to help us unleash our true potential, to help us become the very best versions of ourselves. So let's embrace challenges. Let's see them not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones. Let's use them to fuel our growth, to ignite our passion, and to drive our success. Next time you face a challenge, remember it's not a wall, it's a ladder. Positivity is a choice, and it's a powerful one. Now let's delve into the transformative power of positivity. Imagine being in a room filled with negative energy. The air feels heavy, right? It's a struggle to think clearly, let alone be productive. Now picture that same room filled with positivity. The atmosphere lightens, doesn't it? You feel energized, motivated, and ready to tackle the day's challenges head-on. That's the power of positivity. It can turn any situation around, no matter how daunting. In the context of a workplace, positivity is the engine that drives productivity. It's the fuel that keeps us going when the going gets tough. It's the light that guides us through the darkest tunnels of our professional lives. But how does positivity boost productivity, you may ask? Well, when you approach tasks with a positive mindset, you're more likely to see them as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to overcome. You're more likely to be engaged in your work, to be creative, and to perform at your best. Moreover, positivity is contagious. It can spread through a workplace like wildfire, boosting not just your morale but also that of your colleagues. It can create a harmonious, collaborative environment where everyone is motivated to work towards a common goal. Now, I'm not saying that positivity is a magic wand that can fix all problems, but it's a tool, a very powerful tool that can help you navigate through the challenges of your professional life. It's a perspective, a lens through which you can view the world around you. And the best part? You can choose to be positive. It's a choice you make every day, every moment. You can choose to see the glass as half full rather than half empty. You can choose to focus on the silver lining rather than the cloud. Remember, positivity isn't about ignoring reality or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging the challenges and choosing to remain hopeful and optimistic despite them. So the next time you find yourself facing a challenge at work, remember to harness the power of positivity. Choose positivity and you choose success. Overcoming challenges at the workplace is no easy feat, but with grit, determination, and positivity, it's possible. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've journeyed through today. We've talked about the power of grit, that raw endurance, perseverance, and passion that keeps us going when we hit a roadblock. It's not about how high you can jump or how fast you can run, but about how willing you are to persist when the going gets tough. We've also discussed how to develop this grit. Remember, it's not something you're born with, it's something you cultivate. It starts with a commitment to yourself, a promise that you'll keep going no matter what. That commitment is the cornerstone of grit. Determination, too, plays a pivotal role in overcoming workplace challenges. It's the driving force that propels us forward, even when we're faced with seemingly insurmountable odds. And just like grit, determination can be nurtured. It starts with setting clear, achievable goals and taking concrete steps towards them every single day. We've also explored the idea of embracing challenges. Instead of viewing them as roadblocks, we can see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Each challenge is a chance to stretch ourselves, to learn something new, and to become a better version of ourselves. And let's not forget the power of positivity. A positive mindset can be a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. It can help us see the silver lining in every situation and inspire us to keep going, even when the odds are stacked against us. So, as we wrap up today's discussion, I encourage you to apply these principles in your professional life. Embrace the challenges you face, cultivate grit and determination, maintain a positive outlook, and remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. I also invite you to share your experiences and tips on overcoming challenges at the workplace. Your stories could be the inspiration someone else needs to keep going. Remember, the only way to fail is to stop trying. So keep going, keep pushing, and keep growing. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this. Thank you for watching.